My main area of research is in hematological malignancies, leukemias, multiple myelomas. This research project that I'm working with, funded by the Irish Cancer Society, is looking at novel agents that can kill cancer cells, selectively kill cancer cells. We and our collaborators have been working for a number of years on these compounds called pyrrolo-1,5-benzoxazepines, quite a mouthful, but we shorten it to PBOX compounds. And we showed that they selectively kill cancer cells, particularly chronic lymphocytic leukemia cells, multiple myeloma cells, and acute lymphoblastic leukemia cells. So we have made a few discoveries in this area, shown that they're very effective. They're effective against cancer cells which are resistant to other forms of chemotherapy, and also cancer cells which have very poor prognostic markers, cancer cells isolated from patients who won't do well. One of our big findings was in chronic lymphocytic leukemia. This was published in a very prestigious journal a couple of years ago, and we looked at the effects of these PBOX compounds in a cohort of patients who had chronic lymphocytic leukemia, including patients who had very poor prognostic indicators and also patients who were resistant to other forms of chemotherapy. So we looked at these agents. We found that they induced apoptosis, or cell death, in the cells isolated from these patients. In multiple myeloma, we saw the same effect, that these agents induce cell death in these cancer cells as well too. And not only do these agents induce death in the cells, we also show that they actually interfere with the way that the cancer cells relate to other cells. And this is hugely important in cancer, how cancer cells interact with other cells. So this is very exciting research, where we published it in some very good journals, and it's directing our research forward in these agents and in the area of cancer therapeutics.